So the tail of the tape now for our next televised fight. Naoya Inoue against Antonio Nieves.
The reigning NABO Super Flyweight Champion, Antonio Carita Nieves. Super Flyweight Champion of the world, Naoya Monster Inoue.
Let's have a good, clean fight. Listen to my command. Protect yourself at all times. Good luck.
And that's what tonight is about. Here is the introduction to the monster.
Power behind the jab, like you just mentioned, so that's definitely an asset. They taught him well. He's fundamentally sound, and that power he has behind those.
This is where Inoue has had his way so far.
Followed up with a leaping right hand upstairs. Wasani with authority.
Vicious left hand to the body. He's never out of position. And that's the same thing you see with Inoue right now. He's always in position to punch.
Overwhelming offense anyway.
Quite aware that he's up against a guy who's regarded as a monstrous talent. He said, of course, exactly what he's supposed to say. Stands the jab, maximum impact.
And he's trying to also punch with Inoue. It was obvious.
Inoue has never been knocked down.
Boy, he hits like a lightweight, and that's a compliment.
Hand off the jab. Nieves trying to come back with some body shots. And already we've seen one thing that some fighters wait a long time to learn. He has a reputation for a series of punches of his own.
Watch, Inoue tries to set his stuff up, and Nieves feints and lands a shot.
Good 1-2 by Inoue. His father asked for body shots. Haven't seen a body shot yet from Inoue in this round. That won the first fight for Juan Francisco Estrada. It was having his feet flat of any top fighter in the world, exceeded only by Gennady Golovkin. And that, of course, underlines the fact that power is open.
The other guy's coming down from 122 pounds. You know, the guy coming
So
out
a couple of times, Inoue leads with the left hook.
tries to punch with Inoue to get his shot in there first.
Because obviously you can get caught with a clean shot. Good shot from Nieves.
Right hand by Nieves to the body, and he followed. Now he goes downstairs and comes back up and fires the left hook to the body, maximizing the power in his punches in the second half of the fight.
Yeah, he was always in position to punch.
Given those circumstances, the question here is, can Inoue impose his...
And he hasn't unfurled that one quite yet. Just missed with one.
See, he has an idea of what he wants to do in there.
Which is?
He's a 115-pounder, boy. He's been a little bit wide. But you can see the force that Inoue throws with, the power.
Regardless of what his opponent tries to do.
I think he bothered Nieves with that hard right hand.
The world has their eyes peeled right now on this fight. Because Inoue, those who have seen him and followed.
Just a little bit. Left hand to the body. Placement rather than power. Now combinations.
The right things. I just don't know if he can translate that physically.
Tries to deliver the body. Inoue did a great job of
Same. Inoue wants to wait a little bit to punch sometimes. Punch in between when he's waiting. Or you wait for
fight. So he has had one knockdown scored against him, although he says it wasn't because of a punch. I think at the end of the day, if there was one way just standing in, looking, waiting, and he launches again.
When one guy is coming up from below the flyweight division, warning clap and thought it was the bell.
That saved Nieves right there.
The official timekeeper from ringside. What's your take, Andre, on the father, not surprisingly, has Naoya Inoue winning the first 2 rounds?
Sometimes the game plan can go out the window quick. All of a sudden,
you think that'll be a problem against the next level?
It remains to be seen. Inoue's only 24 years old, so his reflexes are
Accuracy. See that? I mean, Nieves has got his hands held up.
Nieves is a tough kid, but he is taking a lot of punishment right now.
As his banking career goes forward, and he said, I'm never going to give up my day job.
See how hurt he still is.
You see why he's called the monster. When a guy has fast hands.
We're talking a lot about the power of Inoue, but as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, it's the jab that's separating.
Part of the key to his ability to do that is balance and timing. He seems always to be in the right position on his feet, and
who's not really doing anything glamorous.
It's a tough and unenviable position, like you just mentioned, to be in.
Inoue, it seemed to me, took the first minute of this round off to allow Nieves to throw some punches and let his to give it a little bit lift over the top and get it down to the face.
It's a heavy jab, meaning his weight comes out over his front foot.
And it's his plan to do so.
Absolutely.
He's a pick-em-type puncher until he gets his guy hurt, and then he throws in combination.
I like that.
That's not working, but come up with a better one right now.
I mean, the trainer's doing what he can do. He can only
in Cleveland, and this week he was profiled in the Wall Street Journal.
He was trying to lure Nieves into an exchange where he wouldn't have to try to open Nieves' defense. He could just,
Round 3 of a schedule 12. You can see that Harold Letterman unofficially
punches and doesn't always use kind of classic technical defense,
which are discouraging to Nieves. You can happen toward the end of the last round, and you could see Nieves' confidence just
opportunistic, Jim, as you said.
This is just a brilliant round. The man knows that he's fighting. That can't hurt him.
his fighter will allow him to do. But I think he does, even though it's only the 4th round out of 12, he does need to keep a close eye on Nieves.
More jabs per round than any other top fighter in the sport. An average of 37 coming in.
Inoue is trying to. Nieves was hurt in that last round, and he went early to mid-30s. He'll have to make those adjustments and modify his style.
A lot of time between now and then.
It's worth it to extend yourself and try to implement that game plan when you're getting hit heavy with heavy shots to the head and the body.
Because what's impressive about Inoue is
I'm not in that position because when you're in the position that Nieves is in, again, it's just
boxing is big. It's a big part of my life, but I've got an opportunity to do something you occasionally see Gennady Golovkin do. Saw the target and adjusted the arc of the punch as it was traveling through the air.
and his opponents previous to this night. He has an Ike Corte-like jab, very piston-like. He's a pick-em type puncher. He'll throw a jab, he'll throw a lead right hand, then he'll throw a 2 or 3 punch combination. He's steady, but he's a pick-em type puncher.
Down a little bit.
Yeah, I think that was by design. I don't know if Inoue was resting or if he was trying to lift the punishment from the previous round.
and yet it's coming out wrong because of what Inoue.
For Nieves, he works at a PNC. Coming in. He's throwing 41 jabs per round here tonight.
Get off first. Okay? Now, every time you hit this kid and you turn, you're getting some good stuff off, but you can't.
Indicator that he believes.
They either work extremely well or they implode right before us. It's one or the other. I haven't seen much in between.
I think that's great. And pound him with power shots. Nieves trying to slip away to the side, slip away to this. Another left hook to the body. Another left hook to the body. Inoue trying to finish the fight.
Experience from Inoue, only having 13 fights. Good right hand right there. Nieves is keeping that right hand glued to his side right there. That's why you got to switch it up. It's only going to get worse from Inoue right
What a vicious shot.
Rematch in the main event. This is his American TV day shot.
One at authority.
1 or 2 more of those, he could end this fight, Jim. Test anymore. And he'll hook to the body to end things. I don't know what's
the body, and it'll be wide open.
That's what he did. He threw the right to the body, and Nieves looked at him like, wait a minute, you're allowed to do that against Kovalev. When you saw that, you went right there, and here Inoue has him ready to go to the body. Yep, there it is.
First time down as a pro for Nieves. First time in the ring with a fighter like things from me. In the ring. Come to me. Come to me. I'm ready for
Maybe he can do that. But what I don't think Inoue, what's good for him here other than a hook to the body.
And there's another one. And there's another one.
He has wounded prey in front of him. So he's going to continue to throw that left hook to the body, and it's
a thud. You can hear that all over the arena here at the StubHub. Scene 1 and 2. His first loss in the last fight was a decision with which he deserved. The sport's most famous duo and his son. There are emotional implications when he's trying to find somewhere to hide in the ring, and he can't find it. As Inoue continues to track him down, pin him against the ropes. Authority to change anything. Another left hook to the body. Inoue listening to what Max Kellerman and Andre Ward said.
Damaging thing to do. Like, why does he need to keep taking this?
Over and over and over. The sledgehammer left to the body.
It's like he's still in the fight, but if you know what you're looking at, he's had enough.
I think Inoue has to put Nieves away here in this round or next.
Way to the side. Inoue just keeps walking him down, gets him into position. Boxing, I don't care who you are, who you're fighting, where you've been brought up. Learn to throw the left.
Hiding the fact that he wants to throw that left to the body, so he can guard against that shot. He's got to switch it up, throw it right to the. If you want that shot, you got to go away and then come back to it.
And with the chance to put on a show now, Inoue is doing.
And really look devastating. Make some water cooler buzz the next, on Monday at work. And if he scores it,
Inoue stalking.
There it is.
Another body shot with the left hook to the body. Andre Ward against Sergey Kovalev. The legs go numb beneath the left hook to the body. Listen to the sound when those left-hand body shots will knock out right now.
The referee has to keep a close look on Nieves in a minute.
Another left to the body.
Trainer Joseph Delguide has a decision to make.
And he has made the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dr. Lou Moret, after the indication from the corner of the challenger, has to call a halt to the contest. The winner and still undefeated and still the reigning and defending WBO Super Flyweight Champion of the World, Naoya Inoue.
तो यहाँ पर ये हो सकता है कि कुछ भी हो सकता है, तो आपको चाहिए कि यूट्यूब चैनल को लाइक करें, फॉलो करें, शेयर करें और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा फॉलो करें और इस कंटेंट को लाइक करें, शेयर करें। और ऐसी कंटेंट मैं अपलोड करता रहूँगा और जो है फटाफट से, ताकि मेरा चैनल मोनेटाइज हो। सब्सक्राइबर टारगेट कंप्लीट करवाओ फटाफट से। ये बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग क्लिप्स हैं जो मैं आप डालूँगा। बहुत ही फ़नी शो है, इंग्लिश में है, इससे इंग्लिश भी आपकी इम्प्रूव हो सकती है और जो है वो आप इजीली इंग्लिश सीख भी सकते हो काफ़ी ज़्यादा अच्छे तरीके से। और काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग शो है, बोरिंग शो भी नहीं है, तो आपको कोई मसला नहीं होगा। तो इस शो को आगे आने वाले सारे एपिसोड्स आपके पास आएंगे। जब तक आप अपने चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं करोगे तो तब तक आप ऐसे शो को मिस करते रहोगे। तो फटाफट से लाइक, फॉलो एंड शेयर।
बटन टेबलेट आखिर तक दी नहीं इसमें समीर भाई ने बटन